So did you start the recording?
She said I should go. I should go live.
Okay. I was wondering.
Let me see what stories we have today. Shade is supposed to put it. Okay, I think she puts it. I will send a link to Nelly. Yeah, this guy. Let me send a link to.
I usually just tell him to use his previous link. It's the same thing. It works.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. There's no need for a new link because the platform doesn't change. You know what I mean? So it's the same. I didn't know as well, but eventually I figured it out that you don't need a new link. It's just the same thing. So yeah, so where was I? Okay, so they told me early winter actually for the classes. I haven't heard back, but thank you for reminding me. I'll follow up. Mm, I'll follow up.
Wait, Tolu, you've already gone live, and you people are on mute. People are not talking. You're on live. Look, it says
We've been
live.
talking since now. Is here
Pushing.
paining you?
Yeah, I don't understand.
But you guys were now keeping quiet.
Well,
Dead
Just
air.
as you joined, that's when we kept quiet
I've
so
been
that
Excuse me.
you can catch up.
sorry about that.
How are you? How is everybody doing?
I'm not fine.
Wait, what happened?
I'm joking. I'm fine.
Maybe winter has ended now.
Winter has ended. I didn't get this memo. Really?
People are happy now.
I'm not happy. What are you talking about? Winter has
Tolu,
gone.
Tolu, but your own weather is nice today, right? I think. That's why she's saying winter has ended. But we
Winter's
were doing plus 13 from tomorrow. We're at plus 8 today. So I don't know what you are talking about, to be honest. Just leave Calgary in our dynamics.
Wow.
It's great. Yes. Quite great.
Shade, you're not doing sales today.
Of course I am.
Hi guys. Welcome to today's episode on Opinions Out Loud.
We're doing buy one get one free. This is your opportunity to go and buy one get one free. This price you see, you're going to buy two. Imagine this price for two. So you don't have this one. You do.
I do, but I have it in brown.
You need to get the other colors so that you can pop. Summer is coming. Summer is coming, so you need colors that
Don't
will
let
pop.
them hear what this summer.
So that see this summer I'm going to wear short knicker. I was telling my father, short knicker is the only thing I'm wearing. I'm not wearing full trouser this summer. This summer I'm not wearing full trouser. So for 39.50, you get two. Two. Imagine. So this is your time. This is a chance to get two. And it's not. You don't have to get two. You don't have to get two of the same kind. You can get another one, another type. But I always advise this every day. This girl will just go off camera at 4:14 p.m. I think, why so somehow? So somehow. It's like, I'm tired. I said, we've been doing this in September last year.
Tolu, Tolu, in truth, is now borderline bothering.
It's annoying.
Borderline.
I'm even annoyed
It's
myself.
not-
Mommy, can I have suya? Mommy, can I?
What is 4 o'clock again? They should disappear.
Tolu is border. You should
Why
throw them
Canada
out.
doesn't make doors that lock? It should be if we had doors that lock, we'll be locking our door.
Tolu,
I don't know how someone build house and put lock on the door.
Tolu, wait. Tolu, you need to be firm and stern. You're not. That's why they keep coming.
It's just
You need to.
September.
When one chops,
Let me
say
clock
when,
1 year. Will they still be doing this?
Tolu, when one chops knock, they will inform the next. Don't disturb mommy. Don't go there. Don't you dare. Exactly.
So
But it's okay. But Tolu, like Shade said, in truth, you should have left to 2025.
This schedule is not changing for the next foreseeable future.
It will change. Don't worry, it will change. Let's look at our first story today. So obviously you got my message, right? Oh,
Am I first? Oh my God.
yeah.
So I've been talking about this already on all through the week because of what's been going on. Like, I don't know. I think this is officially day 7, and it doesn't seem like it's going to stop. I know that today, as of today, Trump said that unless Iran actually surrenders, it's not going to end. There's just been so much. I mean, I don't think I even need to give context on what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on. The people who own this war are the US and Israel. And we thank God now airports are opening up in the Middle East, so people are able to go home. I think it's important to also note that the US did not make any provision for US citizens like they usually would do in those other times. So there were no provisions made for US citizens this period. A lot of countries did make some kind of provision in terms of information and something. Nigeria as well, although a lot of people complained, not a lot was being shared in terms of actual facilitation for people to leave the Middle East, but there was some information about what was going on. I mean, Abike Dabu has come out, so it feels like it was a mess. We don't know how long this is going to take. We don't know how long this is going to go on for. One thing I know for sure, everything is going to get more expensive. Obviously, the oil situation is very, very dependent on countries in the Middle East and Iran controlling the path of Hormuz. I can't remember what it's called, but they control that path where 30% of the oil that goes into the world passes through, and they've said, they're limiting the passage through that path. So everything is going to get more expensive. Inflation is definitely going to go up. I checked my stocks today, abysmal. This is the time to buy stocks if you have money, but money is not going to be easy. I don't know. I'm already feeling it. I don't know how, but I'm already feeling it. But this is the hotels are cheap. If you want to go to um, Middle East, hotels are cheap now. If you want to go to around, like Persia, hotels are cheap. In Jordan, for instance, you have to find the silver lining. I don't know. I'm sad. I'm so sad.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because we are the neutral party, like as per Canada. So maybe because it's not really, I don't think it's really getting here. I guess we've pulled ourselves out from it, but I really feel for, and may the departed souls of the kids that they bombed, they are so rest in peace, because it's really sad that really looks like this is World War III. I mean, that is what everybody's saying. So imagine us, we millennials, imagine us, what we've lived through. We've lived through COVID, we've lived through recession, we've lived through Ebola virus, now another World War III. So it's sad, but God day. We just have to keep on praying that it doesn't get here. You saw that
For real? For real? Is that what you're praying? That doesn't get here.
It doesn't get here. That's what I'll pray. That please God, don't let it reach here, because as it is like this.
The truth is, if it doesn't physically reach here, it's going to reach here regardless. It doesn't war is not always physical.
It's reach here by way of increased prices of fuel, Labi.
Exactly.
What happened that has not happened to us before?
People jobs.
Why people speaking physical? Direct or indirect? What kind of English is this? It hasn't reached a physical. Direct or indirectly will affect us now. But again, just to add that, my own question is, I thought Nigeria has crude oil and Dangote refines our oil. So do we still depend on oil externally? I don't know. I'm just asking. I want to know.
don't think the entire ecosystem is able to be done in Nigeria yet. Yet.
Ecosystem. I don't think Shadia na English.
because before the war even started, Nigeria's pump price has gone up. What is the problem? So the one you had before that you were selling, the prices has changed. I don't get it. I don't know. Me, I'm just saying. If you say, okay, we don't do the 360 in Nigeria in terms of the crude oil and then getting it to the finished product.
Yeah.
But
Not
what
yet.
is Dangote's refinery for? That's what he
Dangote
does.
doesn't have the capacity to provide for the whole of Nigeria. That's it.
Okay, the quantity. But are you? Because this man has come out to say that he can, no, but it is Nigerian government that is stifling him. If my memory serves well, anyway, let's focus on Iran. It's sad. It's terrible. I don't even know how to conjugate the words right now. But the unfortunate truth is, the earlier it ends, the better. The earlier it can stop, the better for the world.
It's not going to end anytime soon because the kind of Pandora box that Trump has opened, that's anger.
Trump and Netanyahu. But at the end of the day, it's just even the needless. People will die. People that are not supposed to die. Children have died. I heard 150 children died in a school. Do they go to school? Maybe a boarding school. Unless they go to school on Saturdays because it happened on a Saturday. But maybe it was a boarding school. I mean, I'm still just listening and hearing and checking and making sure the facts are correct. But at the end of the day, ego plays a huge part.
Thank God McCartney is not even him and Trump are fighting because by now
but he verbally supported Trump on this invasion. He verbally yes, he did. He did.
The truth is, you can't as until Trump, a lot of countries were allies of the US until Trump. So the truth is that relationship means that over the years, we've built a lot of assets together. Trump is who Trump is, but there's a lot that has already been happening historically that is difficult for a lot of long-standing US allies to stop being allies right now. It's difficult. We have too many intertwining assets and interests. And also, Lou say my English is too big.
Dukwe, we can't hear you. Dukwe, we can't hear you.
Oh
She's
my
not on mute.
God. She's not on mute. Your mic. Maybe something happened to do your mic.
Now, wow. Oh, it's Calgary network. I'm telling you.
No, maybe switch off your mic and reconnect your mic.
No, she has to go in and come out again.
You think it's the mic? You think it's the
It can never be the mic.
What do you mean it cannot be the mic?
I don't think it's the mic.
Okay, let her come. Okay. So like I was saying, and I know Tolu, you say my English is too big.
Much.
A lot of the please can you edit her name? Let me do it. A lot of the allies that we have, that the US has, it can't just be these partnerships can't just be erased. Is what I mean. They have too many interests. So I think that a lot of the people who are being allied that are aligning with the US right now is out of no choice. For instance, I know that Mark Carney doesn't want to have to align with Donald Trump. Not after everything Trump has done and his administration has done and said to us. But there's some things that we cannot avoid. We're in North America together. There's some things that we can't avoid. There's some things that if they bite the US, it will bite us too. We have no choice. And I think that's why a lot of countries that are being forced, but also because let's not forget, like the UK didn't want to join. But then the UK has started getting affected because an asset of theirs was bombed in this process in Greece. Now they have no choice. At least they have to defend their assets. So it's.
Wait, can you guys hear me? I think it was my mic. I think it went off. So the truth of the matter is that yes, allyship plays a huge role, and that's why you find countries like Turkey and Saudi, all of them supported Trump. And let's not exonerate the reason for why. We might not like the way it was done or what was done, but we cannot exonerate the fact that Iran and their leader, the Khamenei guy or whatever it is, needed to be, in some way, he needed to be called to order or cautioned. I don't know why he didn't pick him up the way he did Venezuela's Maduro, or whatever, just go pick him and take
Because
him into
boots
the
on the
US.
ground in Iran is different from boots on the
It's
ground in
different. So,
Venezuela.
exactly. So at the end of the day, but yes, allyship, because I know that France, when it happened, the invasion, France and the UK, they didn't stand with Trump.
Yep.
And Netanyahu, they came out and said it was wrong, he was unconstitutional, he shouldn't have, they shouldn't have, right? But at the end of the day, when you really think about it, the reason behind why this guy was eliminated, the way it was done, is what a lot of people are frowning at. The way it happened, right?
But isn't that the same way Osama bin Laden was eliminated? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Oh, what? But Osama bin Laden. Well, in his own case, I don't know whose sin is greater between Osama and this dude. But what I'm saying is that at least
who appointed the U.S. judge and jury?
Well, they've always been judge and jury for a lot of countries. So this appointment came from somewhere over the years that you and I, it's unknown to us, even as babies or children. This judge and jury has been there for too long. And you can't just strip the US you can't strip them of this judge and jury. The amount is in most countries now, if not 80% of the countries in the world.
You know what, let me ask you a question. Do you think that what he did was in best interest of
the Iranian people?
Now put this in perspective. Imagine if tables were turned and this happened in Nigeria. Would you be supporting or not? Let's be honest.
No, so you can't ask that kind of tempting question.
Do you really want
Don't threaten people with a good time.
A sweet time. You can't. Tolu, do you really want an answer to that question? I think you should keep it moving, please.
So that is the answer to how a lot of Iran, because
a lot of Iranians are feeling.
Yeah, that's how they are feeling. They are feeling like this guy was not.
Yeah, they were celebrating. They were celebrating.
Not one that understood their culture. Even if they're not even Muslims, they're Persian. So this person brought Muslim radicals,
ideologies,
and changed everything about their culture and changed it to that. And so a lot of them are actually very happy about it. But if you look at the undertone of it, what is wrong is even still wrong. As in eliminating a president, eliminating another. I only mentioned that Osama bin Laden was a terrorist, so you can't even compare the two of them. This guy is not known to be a terrorist. He's just someone that rules as an authoritarian or whatever, right? So I think it's different context, really.
And Trump has said something this today. He said that unless Iran, how did he put it? He said, except unconditional surrender. I don't understand. That is the only way that this war ends. Unconditional surrender. Honestly, I wish there was I mean, I'm not an economist. I'm not a newscaster like Dupe that does Arise.
Okay.
Let me go on ND. Do not disturb.
Thinking.
Yes.
Wait, can you hear me?
You can hear you, but
we can't see you.
Hope everybody is good.
We are good though.
They are not yet taking
Now Nigeria, you do see they take lights. You don't leave Nigeria.
Okay, she's back.
Okay, let's take the next story.
Okay.
So where did we
For better, for worse.
yes, what
Better, for worse.
way and manner it happened was bad, but doesn't mean that this guy didn't. The guy didn't. I don't want to say didn't need to go, but he didn't need to be, put in his place or some punishment meted out. So
I watched this video.
Ultimately, Trump has ulterior motives, so it wasn't really about the benefits of the people. It was about the benefit of the people.
I hate it when I hear this bull crap on ulterior motives. But let's move on.
We have to move on because if not, we finished Iran, although it can't finish because the war is still ongoing. It can't finish.
All right, let me play the video. Shade, can you?
Cherish. For better, for worse. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. For richer, for poor. In sickness and in health. In sickness and in health. To love. To love. Cherish. Cherish. And obey. To love. To love. Cherish. Cherish. And obey. I'm not saying that word. Say it. I'm not saying that word. I'm not obeying anybody. I don't obey anybody, especially him. So you can continue without that word. Cherish. Can you just say it? People just look at I'm not obeying nobody. I'm not saying that word. Cherish. For better, for worse.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Kingsley, please move away from the camera. We can see you like this. We can see inside your nose like this.
That is his forehead, is his head. We can see, not his nose.
The gray hair in your nose is what we can.
Okay. So see, it's the part where she said, "I'm not obeying him that got me." That part, I'm not. They have a understanding. I don't even know why this is going on. Because the guy, you could tell from his face, even he's trying to say, okay, let's not do this here. I understand but let's not do it out. He wasn't antagonistic to that response. No, it was his what's the word I'm looking for now? His attitude or the way I called his mannerism, his body language. Sorry, that's what I'm looking for. Felt like he wasn't surprised at that statement. But he expected that she wasn't going to do that publicly, right? And this reminds me of you people's friend that said she can't kneel down during traditional.
It's not you people's friend, Shade's friend. I was going to link the two together. Shade's friend, not you people's friend.
That came and told us that, she can't kneel down because she doesn't want to. All of them are in the same WhatsApp group, which is fine. If this is what, then look for a minister who will not culturally read this part, because this is part of the book, it's part of the script. I mean, whether we like it or not, it's not going anywhere, maybe anytime soon, until maybe the Gen Alphas rise up and say, no, we have to take this out, because I don't even think the Gen Zs are interested, right? But again, I feel like if you know that there's certain parts of a union, the process or the proceedings of a union that you don't like, whether traditional, whether white, whether court, whether church, maybe don't do it. Maybe don't even don't be part of it. Maybe find something else, even if it is to call Wasiu to your house and bring food, jollof, just gather people, let them sit down, eat, and they go home. And people will say a short prayer over you and your spouse. But to do this in public, humiliate not just the husband to be, because I don't know if this marriage is they're still together, but to humiliate his family, also humiliate even the guests, even the minister. You know what I mean? Imagine the reaction of even the minister. What's going on here? So at the end of the day, I'm just like, I agree that we can't keep enabling people who want to pick and choose the part of illegal union proceeding that they want, however they want it. If you don't want to respect him, that's fine. That's for you and him in the house. You can even go back home and say, listen, that thing I said in the church or wherever it was, I'm not interested. I just said it because I didn't want to embarrass you. But you embarrassed him.
well, again, maybe this guy needs papers, because you know when people need papers again in the US, you will take any and everything that comes your way until you get that citizenship or the green card. Even that green card said they can collect it from you. So until your citizenship lands, so maybe who knows why he too, he will stand there and be humiliated this way. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. But things are going on. Over to you people, please.
I feel like a lot of people now have zero tolerance for rubbish or for things that they consider rubbish. Like that tolerance before, we a lot of I think growing up we were just told to tolerate anything, okay, this is life. And people are now getting to the point where it's like, but I don't like it. So I'm not going to do it. And we've gotten to the point where there's no consideration anymore for who is watching, who is there, who is talking. It's like, I'm uncomfortable, so I can't be uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing because honestly, especially as a woman, we have taken things that we shouldn't have taken. If we think about how we grew up, there's some things that should never have happened to women, but because of society, it's like, what are you pushing? So from that perspective, I'm like, the next generation of women, especially I say women because women are, that's all I can, attribute. Next generation of women, they will have a voice. They will be able to, hopefully, a lot of them will be able to speak out when something is being uncomfortable for them. But at the same time, it's like, as an adult, do you not have a responsibility to read the room? Do you not have a responsibility to say, okay, this might be uncomfortable now, but tomorrow, all of you will not be here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm honestly, I'm torn. I like what she did, but I'm like, Auntie, wasn't necessary. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
Kingsley,
Yes. First of all, I want to. Shade said something about. I'm not trying to drag anything about what women have been through, but here's the thing: it's not only women that have been through a lot in marriage. Both men and women have been through a lot. Like I always tell people, for me, marriage is a 100-100. It's not 50-50 thing. Bring your A game, I bring my A game, and we make it work. So nobody they do pass each other for marriage. That is what me I believe. I will say a short story. There's a basketballer. There's a basketballer that gave his wife to be a prenup to sign, and she said she was going to sign the prenup. So on the day of the wedding, on the altar, then they altar, the basketballer asked the girl, Alpha, have you signed the prenup? She said she's going to sign it. The guy walked out that very day.
sorry, Kingsley, one
Mm,
second, please. That message
mm.
is for you. Just look at that message and continue.
Okay. Leave that woman. so 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 the basketballer left the altar. He left everybody, and that's why they did not get married. So in this particular case, the guy just for me, the guy just fooled himself. Why I say the guy just fooled himself, you know who you want to get married to. I bet that this whole thing, they might have discussed it before that very day. And the girl might have told him that, see, I'm not going to say this thing. So why now embarrassing yourself for social media and let online in-laws be putting mouth in your matter? So the guy, for me, the guy is at fault. It's left for him if he wants to continue with the marriage. If he doesn't want to continue with the marriage, but he knew this day will come. He knew the girl will not say this. It's not, let me say a new thing. The guy knew that the girl will not say this. So you shouldn't act surprised. That if you watch him, like what Shadi said, he wasn't surprised. He wasn't surprised at all. He was trying to beg the girl for the girl to say it. And the girl stood on her ground and said, no, nothing that happened. I know go fit talk this kind of thing. So they have discussed it before now. So that's the whole thing. That's my own opinion. The guy just disgraced his family and his whole generation. So
I
that's
don't know.
it.
I feel they should have just. That's why a lot of people actually rehearse their weddings, to avoid
Hmm.
a touch like this. But
Yeah.
like Shade said, she could have read the room and known. Because even if she says it now, it doesn't mean she has to do it. But I guess because she wanted to prove a point to the man that, look, I'm not going to say it because I don't even do it. So don't let me even
Yes.
say it. Because if I say it, then you will think I
Yes.
want to do it. So let me just
Yes.
say. But this was really not the place to do that. And
I'm sure is the person that's officiating that wedding that refused to remove that thing. That person's the one because he looks stubborn. I can see his face like Polo. He looks stubborn. I can bet you the man say I'm not removing it. Because this man that is wedding this woman, he would have gone to the guy to beg him and say, help me. And the guy said, no, stubborn, no. So I'm sure it's that guy. And the guy, the woman said, because what Kingsley is saying, I'm sure that they discussed this thing. But again,
Yes.
with officiating ministers, they have the liberty to decide what they eventually say because you can't force them to say what, unless like Dupe said, you bring Ayuba to your wedding. Most
Hmm.
officiating ministers, they won't adjust for you because who are you? Like you're marrying in Catholic
Hmm.
church. Catholic Church will now make adjustments for you. Catholic Church do not do that.
Never.
So most
Never.
officiating ministers, they take this thing personally. They refuse. So I'm sure the guy, because the guy looks very stubborn. Look at him. I think he looks very, very stubborn, like all the people from francophone countries. Very, very stubborn guy. I can bet you he's the one that caused this problem.
I was stray bullet don't touch francophone country, man.
Let's do the final
They'll
story, I think.
let's do the
they'll
last
come for you, Shade. They'll come for you.
Government where they get allocation we no fit renovate school. Na their olosho they come they send when they do 6 days renovation.
So King Michi said she renovated the school in 6 days and she wants to show me how to do it. At the same time, one of the people that funded that whole thing was Sheyi Tinubu. He is your friend. You know a lot of damaged schools. Sheyi can easily tell his father that the public schools are failing. The father will summon the Minister of Education and say, come on, I'll fix everything. But instead of that, he's giving you money to go and renovate school and to sing his praises. You think you are special? Tool. How are you a political tool? They didn't give you this money in 2023 to renovate schools. They didn't give you in 2024. They didn't give you in 2025. They are giving you in 2026 when they are doing campaign for 2027 election. And you think you are special. All right, so it has just been confirmed that the school King Michi came out to say she renovated in 6 days was all a lie. To that school, Livinus, who is the Rattle coordinator of our monthly cleaning in Bayelsa, he went to the school to go and check for the project King Michi did, and he found out that they never did anything. She only did ting, 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 and then she claimed she renovated. All the video that she did was all a lie.
With all my efforts, everything I've done, it's just like they forgot everything I've done. Even for strangers, everybody is attacking me.
Tolu, can you hear me?
yes.
I'm not
Okay,
feeling
so
this.
wait. Do you know that before I haven't listened to that video you shared, but my thought was, what's her connection with Sheyi Tinubu? That was my first, because in my head I couldn't, but go ahead, please.
Yeah, because
just
you've
tell
not been
us.
on the internet. Okay.
So please tell us
No,
about
you
this
should be happy
connection
that
as
you don't know
well.
anything about. You should be happy you know nothing about this story. In fact,
Please.
I want to remove the person from this chat so she still will know nothing about it because then she will benefit. Because I'm
Please.
angry that I know about it, and
So,
why are we here with this? I'm
so
angry.
this all started when King Michi has been a philanthropist for.
Stop it! So don't call her what a philanthropist. What a
Look,
philanthropist.
I'm reporting. I'm a journalist reporting.
God bless you. God bless you, Shade. Tolu, please don't use
Okay.
internet
No,
So don't use social media.
look, wait, calm down. I'm telling you,
No,
the
Tolu is a
story,
journalist. The guy is a philanthropist. This is the same
whatever.
measure of
So for the past, so for over 2 years, this is just what we have watched now. So for over 2 years, King Michi has been giving. She does a lot of videos where she goes to the road and gives people money. She will, she has gone to the slums, different places, just trying to, alleviate people that are poor and and she's doing it for a while. So it's not just today. So recently she renovated the school, and after she renovated that school, she went online. She says, "Oh, look, I did this in 6 days." I mean, there's some people out there that they will say that they are doing things. Where's the money they're using to do these things, right? This money is supposed to be with them, but instead of them to come and collaborate with me, they should come and do it with me. And I did this in 6 days. All the money they've given this person now. At first, when she made that statement, a lot of people were like, she can't be talking about VDM. Then she now made an answer after they say they have integrity. And that was when VDM just said, okay, she came for me, so let me come for her. So unfortunately for her, I guess maybe she thought this was going to play in her favor because she does a lot of good. And the thing is that, yes, we are now seeing that all that was a facade. But before now, people thought, I don't follow her, but I used to think that she was doing a lot of good, because when you watch her stories of how she's helping people, you will feel touched, because you know what's happening in Nigeria, and she's going out of her way to do all this. So when VDM came for her, VDM started bringing out receipts of different things, like the statement she made about the Oni of Ife trying to reach out to her and how she disrespected him. So that just showed the kind of person she was, first of all, that she didn't have any sense. She's very senseless. Then she's talking about renovating a school. They asked her who is funding this. She went on Efekata Live on his streaming live, and she said it was Sheyi Tinubu. Sheyi Tinubu has been one of her main benefactors. It's not the first time she has said Sheyi Tinubu is her benefactor. And on Efekata, she even said Sheyi Tinubu has given her up to 100 million naira so far. So people are even hailing her and everything, which fine. At first, when you're thinking of this, I personally don't see anything wrong. Let me not say I was naive. I didn't think there was anything wrong. And I know a lot of people come for me, so come for me. But I didn't think there was anything wrong with a Sheyi Tinubu giving money to, because I feel it's like his personal money. If it's his personal money, he can give it to anybody he wants to go on. Because it's not only King Michi. There's also another girl, Sarah Martin, that he actually gives money to for her to cook, because she cooks on the roadside and she gives people money. So when all this came out and VDM did all that, VDM now sent someone to the school. That is now where everything busted. We now found out that she was just doing like what governments would do when election is coming. They'll just show surface. So she did surface, school bag. They said she only gave 6. Meanwhile, she was doing as if she gave 100 school bags. Even laptops, where they collected laptops, she only renovated some parts. She didn't do some parts. Then she comes out and says, oh, you know what? She had given them the money. They've not done it and blah, blah, blah. Then she now goes from there. She tries to kill herself twice. Of course, VDM now reciprocated with reason. With reason, yes. And I understood his reason why he did that, but I'm not going to go into that. But basically, what we are just seeing here play out today is King Michi is Nigerian government. They try to tell you that, oh, look, we are here for you, we're helping you, but they're not really helping. Because now we've heard that a lot of the people she even gives money to, she will give them 500,000, collect it back and give them 20,000. So 500,000. Does anybody follow Kevin Black here? Governor Amunike. If you follow Governor Amunike, that's exactly what King Michi is. So people are even calling her Governor Amunike. So basically, that's it. Now, Sheyi Tinubu is not happy that his name is being dragged, because now Nigerians are now saying it's not of you. At first, even when Sheyi Tinubu's name was being used then, people didn't think, like me, I didn't think there was anything wrong. But now, people like VDM has made us realize that why is Sheyi Tinubu giving someone this money when he can actually speak to his father to do these schools? He can, if he has so much money, why can't he push that money towards, or since it's not his money, he should push those monies towards ministries and all that. Let them be the ones to renovate schools and build schools and all that, instead of it being coming from an individual. But so that's just the summary of it. Over to anybody. And please, no one should mention VDM's name here. No one should insult VDM. This is not the platform to insult VDM. Let's just analyze this story as it is. And you are on mute, Nelly.
Why am I on mute?
I didn't put you on mute. Shade, you're on mute too.
Half of your story is you are reflecting your own personal opinion. Half of your story is is skewed. The story is skewed. So she's doing.
Wait, can I just quickly clarify something Tolu mentioned? Because you did say that Sheyi Tinubu gave this woman who cooks by the roadside,
Yes, Sarah Martins.
yes, money that she does that. So I watched Arise News and they debunked it because he came out and said his friends and goodwill people who gave Sarah Martins money. It wasn't Sheyi. Sheyi debunked giving her money. He's saying that it's people who are just supporting him and supporting his
friends,
dad.
yes, his own friends, yes.
His own friends.
So
I just wanted to clarify that statement because I know I heard it on Arise News that day. Okay.
See, my own concern is that, you see, we're in a society where there's it. You know, was it last week that we're saying that the next generation of young people will be worse than what we have right now? We have not even seen anything. We have not. This one is a child's play. You understand? It's just child's play. We are going to see worse. And I'm not trying to defend what she's saying, but the last person that has the moral obligation to call anybody out is VDM. He is worse than her. You know, so they are best of the same feather.
Why are you mutiny?
Kingsley,
Yeah, but
no. Feel free, Kingsley.
Well, but speaking generally now on a more important issue, you see, there are some words like integrity, honesty. They only exist in the vocabulary of Nigerians. In practice, nothing like that exists. You know, so she's gone away with the mileage that she did something, only for it to turn out that it was all facade. Of course, she learned from the best. She learned from the government.
I'll ask a question, and this is legal. So a lot of people are saying that she's not even supposed to use. You're not supposed to use private funds to renovate public, and that is why people like VDM and other people that have tried to do this in the past, they never really succeeded because you need.
That's not true. That's not true.
I don't know. That's what I said. I mean,
there is nothing like that. It's all a lie. So look at it. So the thing is, you can't just on your own go and trespassing on government property under the guise of renovation or no renovation, right? You can't do that. To that extent, it is true. But if you want to do it, all you just need is consent and authorization from the authority that has control over the property. So if you want to do a local government road, you ask the local government chairman. I mean, you are a member of the society. The government generally preaches charity, right? So if you want to, I mean, they say ask for what you can do for your country and not what your country can do for you. So this is one of the examples. So if you see a government institution or a government property that's dilapidating, that is suffering neglect, and you have the means to revamp it, by all means, seek for permission and do it. So to the extent that you must seek permission, yeah, that is correct. You can't just walk into any government property or just start digging any government road and rehabilitating it. You need permission, but it's not a crime to do it if you get your permission. So all this issue of VDM. So VDM does not have influence to get permission to renovate public schools, but he has influence to be dragging people, to be saying that if you see somebody driving a car on the road, he will ask police to arrest the person like he owns the Nigerian police. All these are flimsy excuses of corrupt people. He that is calling somebody to account till today, has he given a public account of the NGO? Has he given accounts? So please, let's talk about more important things. The truth, what we have been saying on this platform every time, it's not like we just like talking. What we've done here every time is to call out the wrong things that are doing, and we just don't criticize. You also prefer a better way of life, right? This insatiable thirst for money is what is destroying Nigeria. It's what is destroying Nigeria, and it's going to get worse. That's just the honest truth. It's going to get worse if people cannot be entrusted with ordinary these sums of money for charity.
No, you see,
imagine when you are now sitting on government coffers.
You see, let me tell you my problem. My problem is Nigerians were too gullible.
Very gullible.
As in, we are too gullible. And you see, my problem, another problem again I have is that in the midst of all of this problem child that they call King Michi or whatever you want to call her, she has now become more popular than she was before. So you see, there are no consequences for this rubbish, this errant nonsense that has happened. this incorrigible, let me speak like Dr. Ruben Abati, incorrigible, nonsensical, stupendous nonsense has happened. This is my problem. Now she has become more popular, more self-aggrandizing.
Our following will increase now. Just watch.
Of course, even VDM, that's VDM used this opportunity as well.
VDM's following increased, so
He
that one
increased, his following
He's
increased.
the master of deceit now.
She's learning from
Tolu-
VDM
Tolu-
now.
Tolu-
VDM is the blueprints.
Yes, now he's the master. Shade, look at what you're saying.
Just argue with
See,
you
hold
about
on now.
of
Shade,
marital things. Don't worry, just go ahead. Continue.
Shade, just to buttress what you're saying, you see, the gullibility of Nigerians is that everybody have their own preferred thief. Tolu now that is crying blue mother. VDM can never go wrong where Tolu is, right? But somebody else has done less. Somebody now has done less than 10% of what VDM is doing. She's crying like somebody stole I am, right? But she's supporting a bigger thief. So that is the problem of Nigeria. Even in the political divide, in every spheres of our life in Nigeria, once it is our own person that is in the wrong, we find all reasonable and unreasonable excuses to justify what they do. But once it is somebody that we don't like, it is bad. That is what is happening here. And I'm glad that Tolu is on this platform, because you are the people like you, even people with bigger platform, sing the praises of VDM. But now his protege, this person did apprenticeship with VDM. He learned work from VDM. Now you want to crucify her. We're not supporting bad thing, but let no devil come and tell us that another devil is worse. Both of them are in the same category.
Who is this one? VDM will always say it as it is. That's why people respect him. Please speak for yourself.
Who respects VDM? Who is this one?
VDM is one of the most respected people in Nigeria. If you guys don't know.
Can VDM... No. Respected by who?
No peace.
Respected
for life. I don't have to argue with you. I'm not arguing.
No. What you see.
But don't worry.
Listen.
You're going to learn.
I'll say something.
God following, I beg I come. God following is not respect. It is gullibility, like Shade called it. It is gullibility. Respected by who? I'm asking you now, has VDM given account of his own NGO?
Let me answer that. Nelly, go online. VDM put the statement of account of the NGO. Day to day, you can check it. You can go online. You have access to Zenith Bank. You can go and check it.
You see?
He made it public. You can go and check everything you need.
Bro, listen. You can tell.
Fact check me.
Hold on. You can tell illiterates this thing now. You see this your eloquently designed response. You can tell it to illiterates. Let me tell you how to give account. Wait now. Let me give account.
If you don't like VDM, you shouldn't water down his efforts.
Listen now. You are telling me to go online to go and look at statement of account. That is not how to give account of an organization. That is what is called your audit report. Audit. Where is the audit report of the NGO? The audit
He's doing it with Zenith Bank.
No, bank does not give you audit report. Baba, now let's not say this in public.
Let me tell you something.
Please. God bless you. KPMG and the rest. There are audit firms.
You will do.
What is an audit?
VDM will do.
Okay,
He will.
See,
Please,
Nelly.
Please.
Nelly,
let's focus on today's topic, please. Let's focus on today's topic.
Yes. Nelly,
statement of accounts. I should go and be reading.
Let me tell you something.
Statement of accounts.
Let me tell you something, Nelly. See, Nelly,
yes.
For my own kind of person, I don't believe the person a bad finish. No matter how bad you are, I always pick good from you. But from your own angle, VDM is 100% bad. Let me tell you something.
That's not what I said. I've never said that.
No, hold on now. Hold on, wait now. Nelly.
The reason for its popularity is fraudulent.
Nelly, put handbrake first. Put handbrake. Nelly, put your handbrake first. Put handbrake. Let me tell you something, Nelly.
I'll not be motto.
Okay. Nelly, calm down. See, let me tell you something, Nelly. VDM, do I like VDM? Yes. Do I like everything he's doing? No. There's a certain thing, even I've been at home, said, even for house, and they tell my wife, say, some of the things when this guy they do me, and they pass up. But does that mean, they try? VDM, they try. Now, let me tell you something, VDM was just on his own. Whatever Michi gets from what he did to VDM, see, 1,000,000%, I'm in support of it. In
You are
fact,
not
if I
addressing
get
what
way
I'm
to
talking
add,
about. Oh.
hold on, I'm going somewhere.
Bro,
Wait
you
now.
are speaking on the surface. You are speaking on the
Wait
surface.
now. I'm going somewhere. You said a lot. I'll definitely get to where you stop. So my point is, you're comparing. You said VDM does not have the moral justification to talk about what she did.
Yes.
VDM has 100% moral justification to talk about what she did. Let me tell you for a fact, VDM has renovated school. He has done that thing. How will you renovate school in 6 days and you come out, someone that is just on his own, and you're telling the person that, bro, go carry that money, go do school. Go carry that money, go do it. What is that?
Your
You are
answer
doing,
is you are making it sound like I'm justifying what she did. I am not justifying what she did. I am saying that the calling out is coming from the wrong quarters. You are not even addressing
see,
what I'm
let's
saying.
call a spade a spade.
VDM is in listen now, bro. VDM is in custody of multi-millions and he spends 10 million naira, and you are telling me he has done well. Audit report is how you give account of an organization. It's an NGO.
Do you know the backstory of that money?
Accounts.
Do you know the backstory of that money?
Reports. We want to see the audit reports.
Now, hold on. Now, let me tell you the story that you don't know about that money. VDM said something, and I think he also repeated it like 2 days ago. He said a lot of people have been asking for that money. He said he has been begging. He has been looking for land to buy that. That money is meant for.
We are not interested in what he's saying.
Now. Hold on, Mama, calm down now. Calm down, make I talk.
Who is interested
Calm
in
down
what he said?
now. He has been looking for land. They used to sell land. They have been looking for to build. He said his purpose, the purpose for that money, and before he started this NGO contribution, and all that, he made it clear to the public that the purpose of this money is to build kind of a technical school that people you will learn barbing, hairdressing, plumbing, and all that. He said he has been looking for land for that. He said,
is that why that money has been with him? That money has been with him for almost 3 years. Is that why we don't
see? They refuse selling him the land in Abuja, bro.
See, Baba, see, let me tell you. I said it's only illiterates you can confuse. Don't digress. The money has been in his custody for years. As an organization, even under the CAC, Corporate Affairs Commissions Act, you must give annual report, and it is by audits. Whether you want
if there's a problem with that money, VDM for the EFCC custody.
This is speculation.
VDM for the police custody. But there's nobody.
If something
he has the money is there. The money is there online.
Don't even say that.
More that
are not in prison.
Because
don't say that.
See, let's face the issue. Michi did something wrong. What Michi did was wrong. Moku no drag. Let's leave VDM money.
You because you cannot give
everybody, even you to have the moral justification. You and I, everybody here has the moral justification to castigate Michi for what?
Do you know
everybody? Because what she did was wrong.
See,
listen, was totally wrong.
You cannot criticize Michi in this moment without involving VDM, because Michi is cut from the same cloth. That VDM is.
It's cut from the same cloth. What are we talking about? See,
how is Michi cut from the same cloth as VDM? Please explain. Let me. Please, bro. I will keep quiet. For you to explain to me how I get from the same cloth.
Okay, let me tell you why. They're cut from the same cloth. What they see. The foundation of what we are discussing here now is accountability, right? Because she claims she did something, she didn't do it. People have called her out. Now she's been called to account for what she did. Misrepresentation, fraudulent misrepresentation, public deceit, and all that. They are calling her out. It's accountability. You said people gave you money, you did this and not. It's all lies. Public deceit. VDM is a grandmaster of deceit, in my opinion, because there is nothing he has done that is transparent. And every time anybody asks him to account, it becomes a problem. D1 has been calling him out for 3 years to account. He has not. Integrity.
Nelly, please,
Look at, for
first of
example,
all,
wait,
before
let me finish now. I'm
it's
about
not
to round
3
up.
years. I need to stop that 3 years, 3 years.
Okay,
VDM,
wait now.
VDM started 2024, so it's not 3 years. Calm down.
VDM as a person,
No, it's NGO. Then everything's
okay,
like 20.
whatever that is. Okay,
October,
hold
so
on.
it's not 3 years. So continue your
Okay,
story.
now I give you that. Okay, hold on. Let me give you an example. After the election, people were saying, Peter, they gave him billions and everything. He came out. In fact, he was not even signatory to the account. He came out publicly and gave an account. And since that time, everybody has kept quiet. Nothing is wrong with that account.
So was it an account he gave?
Hold on now.
What do you mean by give an account?
VDM is in custody of donors' money. And he says he has an NGO. In fact, when you have an NGO, you cannot even be, it's not a one-man business. That is one thing that is also wrong in his modus operandi. It's not a one-man business. You must have, wait now, you must have trustees. Hold on. You must have trustees. Your NGO has an account, and you cannot be the sole signatory to the account. That's aside. When you want to say that, oh, you have given report, it's not by publishing statement of account. Statements of accounts are voluminous, especially when donation is coming from the public. What you need is an audit report that is summarized by a professional auditing company. It's few pages. Publish it. How much was brought in? How much has been sent? How much have you paid yourself? In fact, if there's anything wrong, we will lift the corporate veil to see if he has been spending those monies for personal gain. Do you know why NGOs and charity organizations don't pay tax? Because the law provides that because it's a charity organization, they are expected to do good. So they don't pay tax. But if you're not spending the money on yourself and you're not giving accounts, that is fraud. Let VDM give us audited accounts of this NGO. So he has not held himself accountable. He is not in a position to hold somebody else accountable. That is why I say he's cut from the same material.
So,
in fact,
Nelly,
he's on 6 yards. This guy owns 1 yard.
Nelly, when you receive the audited accounts,
yes,
what would that do for you? Would that change your perspective about VDM?
Thank you.
Oh yes.
That's the question I want to ask you.
And it's a requirement of the law. It is a requirement of the law. It's a requirement of the law. Not be saying one buy land. What I want to see, when you run a company, you don't your memos and memorandum of understanding and memorandum of association is not by what you say. It is documents, and you must file annual returns to CAC. You must file it. Not be saying one buy land. What it concern us land?
So Nelly to Nelly to VDM to the audit VDM account, your stance on VDM will not change. To the auditing.
If he has nothing to hide, he go don't do that account since we have been shouting. He will have done it.
Okay.
How much does it cost to pay an auditor?
Okay. See,
in fact, you have tools now that run audit for you, sharp. You have tools. You upload your information, they will run the audit for you. It will come out in less than 2 hours. Why? What is
I don't feel he has a problem.
A man that does not produce anything, he does not sell anything.
I don't feel he has a problem.
He's living a life of opulence. Where is
Which
the money
opulence?
Which opulence?
Which opulence?
Which opulence?
Nelly, don't.
That guy is driving MJ Cruiser. Is MJ Cruiser that guy is driving?
Opulence.
MJ Cruiser.
Did you see him publish his 2025 Land Cruiser?
Come on, feet. That's a cruise now.
You see them?
Oh, God.
That's what.
I know people will know VDM for Abuja. VDM still drive this car. MJ Cruiser.
Can you guys hear what I'm hearing? Can you guys hear what I'm hearing?
That's what I said.
That's what I said. That is why I
that's in our cruise.
Don't worry.
He has not said so himself. He has not said so himself. You see, Shade, you see that what I said? When our own thief does something, we make all the excuses in this world. You see, VDM is their own thief. You see can you see what he's saying? The man has not said it, it's not his car. But he's telling us that car does not belong to VDM. The man has not said it with his mouth. You are telling me you know people for Abuja. Now only
you dey twist the Baba, you dey twist this stuff. You dey twist this stuff. You don't go tell me, Mecca, you dey twist this stuff. Let me tell you something. Nobody
cruise. It's not cruise.
Let me tell you something, Baba. See, listen to what I talk. If you know they hear me, I said, do I like everything VDM is doing? I said no. And I've been saying it, and it's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's not the third time. I'm a fan of him. But do I like everything he's doing? No. So your point of view saying because of your own thing, do this one. No, can you not bring that
You are
line, Baba?
defending.
I'm a
I am
fan of
giving you. See,
Michi.
I am telling
I'm
you
a
things
fan
that are
of
written.
the
See,
girl.
I am telling
Hold
you.
on now, wait now. You've been talking since. I'm a fan of Michi. I'm a fan of Michi. But this particular one way she do, I will not judge her and say because of this particular one way she do, everything she has been doing don't turn bad for my eye. I don't judge people that way. I don't judge people that way.
Kingsley,
I'm
wait.
a fan of both of
as
them.
a fan of Michi, can you tell me her
Yes.
relationship between her and Seyi Tinubu? What's the relationship?
From
What do
I'm
they have
interested in
together?
knowing that. So I'm interested in
From
that.
what Seyi Tinubu said, Seyi Tinubu said, he doesn't have any relationship with Michi. He just helped her because he saw what she's doing, and he likes what she's doing, and he decided to support her. From what he said, I'm standing on what he said.
So
I
are
don't
we
know
saying that? So are
anything
we
again
saying
we
that?
don't happen for backyard.
Nelly,
So
please,
are we saying that Seyi
I have
Tinubu
a
is
question.
gullible,
Yes.
and he just went with what was online and just decided to go with it? Is that what we're
Is that what
saying?
you're saying?
That's what Seyi Tinubu said. It's not coming from my mouth.
Okay.
I'm just quoting
Okay.
what he
Nelly,
said.
But
Okay,
I have a
fair
legal
enough.
question for
Fair
you.
enough.
wait,
So,
wait,
I have a legal question.
wait,
Oh,
Shade.
please,
let's
please,
do
please.
Wait, can I say this real quick? Because I don't understand this question Shade just posed to Kingsley. Somebody that came out and was shouting, "They are coming for my father. They are coming for my father. Your father." She is dense, dumb, and stupid. That's all I'm going to say. But you all can continue.
Nelly, please.
No, you're
sorry,
very
Ed,
correct.
Tolu,
You're
Tolu, I
very
hear you.
correct.
please, I have a legal
You're
question.
very correct. And I'm in
Nelly,
support
Please
of what
ask.
you said.
Kingsley, I beg 1 second.
Yes.
If you set up a company, right,
Yes.
today,
Yes. Yes.
and you don't do anything,
Yes.
even if money has come in, but
Yes.
money has not gone out, do you still do an
Yes.
audit? And I'm just asking as I don't know. I want
Yes.
to know truly. Do you still do an audit if you've not done anything? So let's say you open an account, your business account with 100 million, but you have not done any business yet. Do you still do an audit?
So if it is a charitable organization, if it's an NGO, it is a requirement of the law. You must file it. So when you do that
Whether
audit,
you do anything or not, you must still file
yes, because audit is just giving your financial statement and standing. Okay, 100 million don't come, we never spend them. Put it in paper, sign it by your this thing, by your senior officers, by the MD or whoever, that is authorized by your MEMAT to sign it and file it. You file your annual returns. It is requirement of the law. It's not based on whether you've done business or not. And let me tell you something.
Nelly,
what
Nelly,
people don't know. Hold on, please. Let me finish something. Because we're also educating people. What people don't know is that even though these monies are coming from individuals, right? When you set up a charity organization, a trustee, an NGO, whatever you may call it, when you set it up under the CAC, there are provisions of the law. You cannot say because the monies are coming from individual, you don't owe anybody account. If you do anything contrary to the provisions of that law, it's actually a crime. And I can see a lot of people who are ignorant.
Nelly, somebody said they want to call DSS for their parents. their grandparents.
Do you understand?
I have to check
Tolu.
As a business is very
In the village.
Tolu,
if you don't call DSS for your lineage, let me not curse.
You know, it's so funny when I read comments about ST online. It's so nice. People that know him, if you know the kind of person he is, you will never.
That? Who?
The way they hail Seyi
Tinubu now is people like this. So look, the truth is, it's people like this they fool now on social media.
You know the funny thing.
They fool them now.
That's what I said. You see the funny thing. How come is it that he's now in everybody's face because his father has become president? Where was he when the father was governor? He's not a small boy. He's close to 40. When was he when his father was the leader of APC? A man who has skills, who is educated, who has things to offer. He's not just seeing money today. His father has always been rich from when he was governor, right? Even before he was governor. He's been exposed to, if he had something to offer the society, he's been exposed to the finance capital and the connection to make impact. Why is it now that it's all over in everybody's face because he has access to government money, government cars, government security, and he can outpay anybody.
You people have annoyed some. There's somebody that is angry. I don't know who the person is.
No, see, listen, see. No, you see, that's why I said there are a lot of ignorant people who are totally blind and they don't learn.
Wait.
They
Nelly,
don't learn.
I want to address something that someone asked. Somebody asked that, Nelly, is it that you don't like VDM at all? Or is it that, because again, there's a lot of people saying that, look, it's because Nelly doesn't like VDM, that you are just biased towards him. That it doesn't matter what he's done, whether it's good or bad, you are biased.
You understand?
Okay. Let me respond to them. Wait, let me respond to them. When I make a comment about VDM, I make a comment and I attach it to a fact. I just said something now, and you can see us going back and forth. I just said something that how to give accounts of an NGO is not by posting statement of accounts online. It has to be by audit reports. And I also said that he has to do that if he had nothing to hide. If he had nothing to hide, he would have done it. There are even tools online you can download, put all your information, it will audit your organization for you. Address that. Forget the messenger. Address what I'm saying.
Has he been doing well?
Of the law.
Has he been doing well, Nelly? Has VDM been doing well? Aside the auditing, has he been doing well?
I'm glad that
Has
VDM been doing well, Nelly?
Can you see the question now? Hold on. You see, I asked a question. He's not telling me aside of the audit report. It's not aside. That is the crux of the conversation.
Has he been doing well?
Has he not been doing well? That is an ambiguous comment. Has he not been doing well?
Why will you hold someone?
Wait. By what
because of one thing, then you cancel every good thing we don't do. You don't make any sense now.
By what?
Come on now.
Do you know the funny thing? Do you know the funny thing? Nigerians, that's what we say. Nigerians are very selective in who they support. And when they support you, they are dogmatic about it. What if you find out? Are you saying somebody who has ₦1 billion from public donation, and when the report now comes out, and you now begin to find out that all he has spent all this while is 200 million, but he has diverted more than 600 million. But I'm just giving an example. If you find that situation, despite that good of that 200 million, will you say the person has done well? Let us see the financial report.
Nelly, for the good one he has done, clap for him.
What is
leave the auditing when the time gets to auditing? Baba, he has done so many things. He has saved so many lives. He has helped so many people. Clap for that one he has done. And let's wait for the auditing. When the auditing, I'm in support of you for him to do auditing. I'm in support of you for him to do auditing. But he has been doing good. Come on now.
Listen, the law says you must do that.
You are making it very obvious. See, Baba, nothing you go talk with, nothing you go talk with go change my mind. Baba, you don't like VDM, you like VDM. You don't like anything he's doing.
And you are following him.
No, you don't like any single thing where the guy will do.
Let me give
you if you tell me. No need, no change the topic.
Listen, in this same Nigeria, we have had governors that we claim they were good, they were doing everything. By the time they left office, we know that it was charade. Let me give you an example. Look at the governor of Oyo State that died during Ajimobi, that died in Oyo State. He built the best hospital in Nigeria. He built blah, blah. When this guy was sick, the same hospital he built could not take care of him. So this so-called facade of doing good, this razzmatazz and publicizing of the so-called good, some of them cannot pass the scrutiny of a common sense. Some of them cannot pass scrutiny. What I'm asking for now,
I don't understand.
Let us scrutinize.
I let me get a point. Someone did 10 things, and one or two of them among the 10 things that he did is wrong. You will kill the whole 8 that he has done. Come on now.
Can you see the problem? You cannot ask, when you ask the right questions, the questions I'm asking
I said, nobody will force me. Nobody to force me to like anybody or not to like anybody.
But you see,
like I said, and I'll say it again, I'm a fan of VDM, but if everything is doing, do I like it? I don't like it. But you don't get, you say you don't like him at all. I'm in support of VDM doing audit. I'm in support of VDM doing audit, 100%. I want him to do that audit.
He will do
Every
it.
time I've
Want
been
him to do
talking,
that audit, 100%.
He will do it.
I'm in
Definitely.
support of it.
okay,
So,
let's
wait,
go.
But you cannot say he's not doing anything right. No, now, come on.
Wait. There's somebody who has posted on the chat saying that there is an audit of all of VDM's donations and contributions, and there's a
Where?
website. There's a website.
You should provide the website.
It is there. They provided it.
It's in the chat
So,
now. Yes, now.
okay.
Someone has put it there.
No, someone has put
Do
it
you
there.
see?
One
Shade,
big,
Drop
Shade,
one
like
big
this.
said all the
Which
donations.
Where is it on the chat?
Do you
It's
know?
there.
Do you
It
know why?
is there.
See,
Look at it
do you,
there.
do you know why I
So-
say this? Do you know why I say this every time? Do you know why I say this, especially about VDM? I don't come to make empty comments. I have personally checked.
Okay, so
You're not checking
It does
anything,
not
Baba. You never
exist.
check anything.
okay.
Oh no, please.
You
come
never
on,
check
please,
anything.
please come
All
on,
your
please.
comment they come up bias and you don't like the guy.
Let's not make those kind of
Me, I go
comments.
tell you, you don't like
You cannot make
VDM.
those
You
kind of
don't like
aspersion.
any.
See.
You don't like any single thing the guy is
Please,
doing.
please,
Bro,
I want to
Nothing you
do
go
a
talk.
shout out.
See,
Please,
don't
wait.
let your
VDM.
likeness for VDM make you make personal
VDM
aspersion,
people.
okay? When
Quick
I say I've
shout out
fine,
to
don't say I've not.
Nelly. Wait,
Don't
please.
follow him
Quick,
blindly. We're too old for that.
wait.
Okay.
Quick shout out to Amaka Diva. I've been reading her
Yes.
comments, and I must say that thank you, sister. Thank
No,
you.
but One Vix as well. Shout out to One Vix
Of course,
for
shout
giving
out
us
to One
some of the
Vix too.
facts. One Vix is the one who posted this. Nelly.
He should
what
post
else?
the link now.
He has posted
He should
it.
post
Nelly.
Shout
He has
out to the
posted
one
it.
who wants
I can't
DSS to arrest his family
Wait.
and his lineage.
We need to
Shout
we need to end this
Shade,
now. Nelly.
Shade.
Okay, before we go, Nelly, what I will ask is, will you take this link and you go and check it and see what is on it? And
I have
next week
checked.
we will
You know
address
the funny
it.
thing?
Oh yeah.
You know
No,
the
I
funny
can't
thing?
even see the
This link here is like
Hold
a
on.
direct link.
When we come next week,
Let's show you how
when we-
transparent VDM is.
listen now.
Like a direct link. So anything that is coming in and going out, everybody sees it in 4D.
Listen.
Compared to your audited reports that I don't know. Do you know my employee is paid to do all these reports about the bank? I beg you, leave that in. This one
So
is
you
giving
see the
direct
problem.
link to see
When
what
you like,
exactly
when
is
your
going
thief is
on.
special to you, you go say, I beg, leave that in.
See,
But yeah, you want to
see,
crucify
Nelly,
King
And
Nelly,
David.
then
one
Shani, can
day,
you copy and
one
paste
day,
that
all these things.
website for Nelly?
Is there? I'll chat.
Listen. Even VDM himself, for many times, has not said he has audit. And I have gone to his NGO site. Nothing apart from that bank statement exists as an audit. And it's a volume.
Okay, so we're making it, because we have to end now. We're making a promise. Nelly is making a promise. Next week, we're going to come back, and one of the things we're going to do, One Vix, Amaka Diva, you people can see it. We're going to make Nelly go to this website and go and look at it. So that we can know for sure that this VDM thing is not a personal attack, but is based on what Nelly is saying of what he should be doing. So that we can, because we will not be here only for VDM.
And I'm
I
glad
agree with Nelly. I agree with Nelly. I agree with Nelly.
Nelly is like a.
I agree with Nelly. 1000%. I agree with Nelly. See, the truth is, I agree with Nelly 100%. It is time VDM. So it has gone to the time that we're supposed to see audit of the old account. I agree with Nelly 100%. VDM need to do audit and publish it. Let everybody see. But my point is, we cannot use because of he has not done audits to water down the good that he has done. That's my own point.
Okay,
for the audit, I support you, Nelly, 100%.
Is this what you call audit? Is this what you call audit?
Next week, oh God, it can't be this.
We are stupid.
Nelly,
Hold on now.
Nelly,
100%. I support Nelly.
Please, bros.
I support Nelly 100%.
I'm not a fool. Yeah, I told you, I have gone through this site very well. You see what this guy is calling an audit? In the front page, you see total funds raised 528 million. Deployed funds 186 million. Current balance 341. From 526, the balance is 341. That is not an audit. This is not what an audit.
Very true.
They talk this thing. More than nothing saying a stupid person that they talk to.
No, I support you for the audit. I want a proper audit too. I support
there is
you.
no audit on the website. Look at it.
What Nigerians want is accountability, and that is what VDM does.
Audit report is accountability.
It is you that want audit reports. We Nigerians just want to know what to do with money. I want to see it. Want to see it.
I support audit.
To us.
I support audit.
Explain it to us.
Look
Even
at
if you
it.
bring, see, audits, say
Look
audits
at
can
what
be
you have
fake.
here.
Audits
Look at what
can be
you have.
fake. As long as we can see what is coming in, what
You
is going
just
out, what
bandit
is
figures.
going with the
You
money.
bandit figures. You
That's
call it
all
audit
that
report.
matters.
Is this how you do audit report?
wait, Tolu, are you saying an audit doesn't matter?
I'm not saying audit
It
doesn't
matters
matter.
for
I'm saying
me,
that
oh.
it is not as important as what as accountability. If he's showing us his
An
accounts,
audit is
and we
an
can see what
account.
wait, Shade, let me finish. If we see the money that is going out, see the money that is coming in, and see where it is going to, we are seeing proof, we are seeing structures, we are seeing things that he's doing with it. That is all we need.
Shade, do you know that?
Shade, do you know the funny thing? Shade,
I know your companies are dead. That
Wait, hold on. Do you know
There's
that?
nothing to show for
Despite,
it.
Tolu, wait down. Hold on. Do you know that despite all that money you posted, when you go to the website, the right top corner, you now say, what are the projects? There's a tab, projects. You know, when you click, it's supposed to show all the project the NGO has done. See what is there. Coming soon.
So there's no project.
So the monies he has spent, what did he spend it on?
Go to
Coming
his
soon.
Instagram, you will see his project there. Even still did one yesterday live. The school he was doing. Go to his Instagram. Go and look
But
for
meanwhile,
the
so
project.
why were you asking me a question?
Leave all that one.
So why were you telling me that he has not done any projects? You were telling me
I'm in support of the audit because I feel the audit
Amaka Diva,
will
God bless you,
cement
my sister.
everything. Me, I'm in support of the audit. I'm in
You know,
support of the audit.
Nigeria is bad,
I want him
but
to do the audit.
some people, our education that we paid for is still working for us.
I want him to do the audit. I want him to do the audit.
Over our face.
Nelly, the way Nelly talking about this guy, you think he's talking about a Sheikh Tinubu or Ebola Tinubu? Jonas, that's what
I want him to do the audit. No, for me, oh.
What have you done for Nigerians? What have you? What have you done for Nigerians?
Next week, we'll see people
this
next
one
week.
different type of audit. Which kind of be this one?
Statement
of account. Statement of account is not audit. Statement of account is not audit.
Next week. Bye bye.
You can say I be full. You say inflow and outflow. Account.